Okay, so hello everyone. Welcome to Connecting with Carlo Guzzi. This is episode number 17. And my name is Sam Lee, and I'll be the interviewer interviewing Carlo. How are you today, Carlo?
Yeah, look, I'm doing great, Sam, and really excited to be on your show today.
Thanks a lot. Thanks for joining. I appreciate your time with me. So yeah, how was your weekend? What did you do over the weekend, Carlo?
Yeah, the weekend was a little bit different. My family, they were on a sort of mini sort of break, so I spent most of my time with my dog Holly. So
Ah,
take her for a few walks and just look after her. So yeah, just spend quality time with our beloved pet. So she's about 11 years old. So
oh
yeah,
yeah.
just turned 11. So yeah.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. So you have a dog, and then you like pets in general. Okay.
Look, I didn't grow up with pets. I mean, the closest we had to a pet was a goldfish when I was younger, but it was only because our daughters begged me and my wife to buy a dog all those years ago. So I couldn't say that I'm a dog or cat person, but it's very lovely, to have a pet around. It makes everybody happy. She does funny things, and it's just like humans, you nurture them and you build a relationship with them. But yeah, it's something that we've got used to over time.
Ah, sounds great. Yeah, I guess I like dogs as well. So, but right now I just couldn't handle one at the moment, these circumstances. So we actually bought a rabbit, just for fun, and then yeah, it's pretty fun. It's pretty it keeps the company, and then yeah, it's pretty good to yeah talk to animals while you can. So yeah, Carlo. So tell me a bit about yourself. What's your background? What do you like doing outside of work and your hobbies, etc.
Yeah, well, I come from a small business background,
Yeah.
and that was importing tiles, mainly from Italy, China, and Spain. So I did that. It was a family business, so ran that for 23 years, which was amazing sort of feat to do it for so long. So that business finished up in 2013, and yeah, since then I've tried different career moves.
Yep.
But yeah, basically I have that experience. So going back to that business experience, it was like I was a hands-on business owner. So one minute I'd be in the warehouse, packing orders, measuring plans for people, unloading containers, but a showroom salesperson, marketer. So typical small business owner. So that really gave me a really good sort of experience, and then eventually my passion was more like marketing. So I went into doing copywriting courses. So yeah, I just feel like my business background is something that is very useful, and you can never underestimate that kind of real life experience.
Totally. Oh, that's great. That's I guess. So I guess you're from Italia, right? Italy, I mean.
Yeah, I forgot to mention that. So just for your viewers there, not having a go at you, but it's the surname is Guzzi, like in
Okay.
Italian language.
Yeah.
The U is kind of got that oo to it. So just
Yeah.
to give you a bit of a help there. But no, it is a bit tricky, but it is a famous surname because there's a motorbike
Yeah.
with the same name. So
Ah.
yeah, Motor Guzzi, very famous bike.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
Italian
good.
bike. So
Yeah.
um, probably not as well known as it used to be. I think it was more famous in the 50s and 60s. And yeah, the owner or the guy who started, yeah, his name's Carlo Guzzi. So yeah, there's that kind of, it's surreal that we've got the same name, but I don't really like motorbikes, so it's
Yeah.
got nothing in common there. But yeah, it's just a nice bit of trivia. So yeah, Italian background. Both my parents migrated to Perth in 1950.
Wow.
So yeah, I'm an Aussie Italian, and yeah, I can speak the language when I need to. But yeah, most of the time, well, the way we were raised,
Buongiorno.
we weren't raised to speak a lot of Italian at home.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can speak the language, but yeah, definitely it's useful, to have that extra language, especially in business.
True, that's very true. It's always good to learn more languages. So I guess you get your market expands once you know like a different language. It's good. Like I guess. So Perth. So tell me about Perth. Like why Perth other than Sydney or other states? Like why Perth than New South Wales or Queensland, Melbourne? Yeah, Perth is pretty well laid back, I guess. Rather than Sydney, which is here so fast paced here. Yeah.
Yeah, no, we're a bit more. Even though Perth's grown a lot in the last decade, it's still fairly quiet compared to Sydney and Melbourne. Yeah, I know those cities quite well, but yeah, look, I'm born here. I never thought, to move to another city, but yeah, a lot of Italians migrated here because they felt, and it's true that it's a great place to raise a family. So without having to go at the more bigger cultural cities of Australia, that's one advantage of Perth. The weather here is brilliant, and yeah, it's got that sort of country laid back feel about it, but never really thought to live anywhere else in the world. But I do love the other cities. I do love Sydney, Melbourne, and love going to Gold Coast for holidays because it's where me and my wife took our daughters sort of many times. So I love that part of Australia. But no, generally I like all of Australia, but Perth is what we call home.
That's good. Yeah, I guess when you stay there for a long time, I guess it's always good to stay in the same area. Like I'm from Sydney myself, so my parents migrated to Sydney, so that's why I'm stuck in Sydney for over 20 years now. So yeah, I guess just really need to adapt to the environment, I guess. So it's a bit different. Yeah. So yeah, Carlo, tell me about your hobbies. What do you like outside of work? So what do you like doing in sports, or like do you have any activities that you like doing?
Probably do less activities as I noticed as I got older.
Yeah.
So I used to like, I was always a big fan of soccer, cricket, most of the sports. I mean, I did play also indoor sports or indoor soccer, indoor cricket, but yeah, I just do less of those activities. I guess, walking the dog, I mean, doesn't sound like a very exciting sort of pastime, but yeah, that's one thing that I'll do. But yeah, listen to a fair amount of audio books. So reading, really increased my reading in the last 3 years. So I think my interest now is more about self-improvement, and I'm a big fanatic of LinkedIn. So really, I find, a lot of enjoyment of that, interacting with a lot of people. So it's true, that I'm a bit of a tech nerd, stuck behind the phone or screen. That's the way it is. So, but I like the beach. Look, there's many things that I like. I like to do swimming.
Yeah.
So there was a restriction in Perth with COVID. So, but I haven't been back to the pool. But I think our pool's now open. That's something that I should get back into.
Interesting. That's great. So, cool. I guess it's really about what you like in general. So yeah, I guess when you go swimming, I guess keeps you busy and things like that. So how many people do you have on LinkedIn at the moment? That's Carlo.
I think it just touched 7,000, which I was pretty happy with that.
Yeah.
And I mean, there's some people that I know that have got a lot more, but for me, that's it's a pretty good figure.
Yeah, it's a good figure already. You've got 7 times as more than me. I just started LinkedIn not long ago, and I just reached 1,000 probably last week. So yeah, I guess you just keep connecting with people, which is great. Like people from all different worlds, and it's really how you interact with them. I guess it's pretty good. Yeah, that's cool. So yeah, Carlo, tell me about your current business. So you're a copywriter, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So tell me a bit about it. Like when did you start doing copywriting, and yeah, what made you turn into a copywriter?
Just mainly out of curiosity, really. So, yeah, when I was running my own business, yeah, that was back 2012, but 13. So I was, yeah, interested in it then, but I didn't actually do any courses, I think, till 2015 or 2016. So yeah, the interest was always there,
Yep.
and it just kept growing stronger and stronger. So, I mean, in 2018, I launched my business, Epic Copywriting. So, and in the last year and a half, I've been connecting with a lot of people on LinkedIn, sort of promoting the brand there. So basically, there's nothing really exciting in how I started the business. It was just kind of my curiosity, and then I just kept meeting people, like network events, and then it just, yeah, the interest grew stronger and stronger. So yeah, it's something that I'm fairly passionate about. But yeah, I think as a small business owner, or someone who's had a lot of experience in that area, you know, I realise the importance of having a powerful sort of like message to your audience.
Yeah, that's true. I guess you have a big niche there, like people who want to like touch up the message across. I guess when they advertise, it's very crucial in what you do. So yeah, so is that would you say it's one of your passions that you like doing this, Carlo? That's why you started this business.
Yeah, I mean, it's just more started out of that kind of passion, but yeah, also it's a little bit different than my previous sort of business venture, because that was something that was, you could say, you know, passed on to me. It wasn't something that I'd planned to go in that type of business, where this is something was like my own venture, my own ideas.
Yep.
I suppose my own ego went into it. So when it doesn't do good, I take it personally. But when you're in a family business situation, you kind of share the load. So it's kind of, yeah, really different going from the small business world to more like the marketing sort of creative world. But I think this is where I'm happiest and where my skills can be used the best, because, you know, I'm an ideas person.
Yep.
I'm not really a processing person. Like some people are really good at, you know, like disciplined type thing. But yeah, that's probably a bit of an Achilles heel. So yeah, I always come up with new ideas. Whether they work or not, it's another thing.
That's pretty cool. So yeah, so tell me about who's your ideal client? Like who needs copywriting? May I ask? Like who's your ideal clients? What kind of clients do you help? That kind of thing.
Yeah, well, the clients that I help, they're usually like myself. They're usually solopreneurs. So,
Yep.
I mean, for me, ideal client would be like someone with a bigger team, like a marketing team, and any. I mean, the industries that I normally focus on is sort of online personal trainers, anybody in the wellness type space, and even finance and accountancy professionals. So I think they're the four niches that I'll focus on. But I can pretty much write copy for any industry. But obviously, if it's not an industry I'm familiar with, it does take a lot longer to sort of nail the message.
Yep.
Which costs more for the client, which is what I don't want.
Fair enough. Yeah, I guess when we live in a digital world, I guess everyone needs a copywriter to help enhance the solution in terms of making more enhancing and more attractive in terms of yeah, writing, I guess. Like the words really do tell itself. So yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's all about, I mean, I mainly use LinkedIn for engagement, and yes, some of my, and a great deal of my posts, they're not copywriting related. They're just because I've built up a fairly good following and community there. It's like how we sort of share ideas. So, I mean, you can just learn so much about your own abilities just by engaging with people. So, but yeah, I do a lot of posts with free tips, but yeah, anyone can do that. But yeah, because we're so active, you know, on the social platforms, that it's kind of necessary to have a understanding of copywriting, but it doesn't mean you have to write about it. But even myself, I change my LinkedIn profile, I think the summary part every 3 or 4 months. So it's good to always update your information.
That's true. Keep it up to date. That's very important. Yeah, so Carlo, so tell me a bit about how do you build better relationships with people? Because purpose of my interview with you today is interview people of influence, and as well as how do you keep building influence with people like that. I just want to know what's the secret to building better relationships with your counterparts?
Yeah, it's a good question, Sam. So, I mean, I've always worked face to face with people, so I like doing it, communicating that way, and even online. I've really enjoyed since COVID with all the Zoom networking. So yeah, enjoyed both methods. So yeah, just for me, collaboration is just you can just reach out to people and check in and see how they're going. And yeah, like I mentioned, a lot of the posts that I do on LinkedIn are not copywriting related. So lately I've been doing a lot of poll questions and sometimes just writing something a little bit off center, something funny. It can't always be so serious, but yeah, the best ways to collaborate with people. And yeah, just you can get ideas from other people and see what they're doing. But yeah, just yeah, look what other people are doing, but obviously keep your originality. But it's just important to always be thinking like about people. Like when you're posting stuff, don't be so me focused. So that would be my advice about collaborating. But yeah, collaborating is now more important than ever because of all the restrictions in sort of place.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, what we said is true, collaborating, and as well as I guess really giving that value to other people when you collaborate. I think it's better, two is better than one, I guess. In terms of when you cooperate in these times of pandemics. So yeah, so has this pandemic actually affected you in any way in terms of business, Carlo?
Look, I mean, it's affected to a certain degree, but it's sort of helped me to gain more exposure. And having done numerous like Zoom meetings and being involved in other sort of networking groups, so it's beneficial in that regard. Beneficial in terms of brand building. But yeah, obviously, I like to have numerous clients, but yeah, the pandemic does. I guess it does have a slightly negative effect, I think, on everybody's business. So, but for me, it's been like positive. But yeah, it's been like positive, but I wouldn't say that I'm booming. But I think it's, if anything, just my mindset improved. So yeah, I look at ways how I can improve myself, and I guess that's the big takeaway for me.
Interesting. That's pretty cool. Yeah. So thanks for answering these questions, Carlo. It's pretty much thanks for your input. So actually, how do we find out more about you, Carlo? What's your website? Are you like active on social media?
Yeah, I'm active on most of the platforms, say except TikTok. I'm not on that.
Oh, really?
Because not on that one yet. But LinkedIn's probably the best. I'm a bit more active on LinkedIn than Facebook. But yeah, basically, message me on LinkedIn or send me a connection request there. Happy to connect. Facebook, have a Facebook group as well. So I've actually increased my activity on Facebook lately, and there's a website, epiccopywriting.com.au, so you can't miss that one. And even WhatsApp, I'm pretty active on WhatsApp as well, so I can leave your viewers my number, and that's it. So yeah, many ways you can get in touch with me.
That's great. Cool. Well, thanks for your input, Carlo Guzzi. Guzzi, is that?
That's all right. Tongue twister.
Yeah. So thanks for your input, and I appreciate your time with me. So yeah, viewers, you know how to connect with Carlo just through his website and his Facebook and his LinkedIn. Make sure to look for him. He's a very cool guy. And any questions, feel free to ask me. Otherwise, thanks for your time, Carlo. Appreciate
No,
it.
no, really enjoy myself today, and it's an honour to be on your show. And every podcast that I appear on, always learn something new. And this is the best part, collaborating today. So that's what we're doing, and hope this is of value to your audience.
Yeah, totally. Definitely, they'll learn a lot. Yeah. So yeah, thanks for your time, Carlo. I hope to see you soon. And yeah, thanks for it. And I'll put this on social media once it's uploaded.
Yeah, it'd be great. Great, Sam.
No worries, man. Have a good one.
Okay, yeah, have a good one.
Cheers. Bye.
See ya. Bye.